Hey Dylan, this is the first show ever. You there?
Hi, Daniel. How are you, friend?
It's pretty good. I don't think we have an episode number for this one because this one is actually our guest appearance on Inside the Jackal's Head with Angel Espino.
Oh boy,
Yeah, it's like the second time we got invited back by an alternative media host. Isn't that cool?
that is awesome. I love getting invited back on shows.
Yes, while me and you, for the most part, are blacklisted on alternative media outlets across the board, there are still some outlets that they didn't get the memo that we're not supposed to be talking to them.
Oh, oh, hopefully they don't get the memo so we can get our dopamine.
No, or they did get the memo when they're stand-up people, so they can decide on their own. However, me and you were invited to Inside the Jackal's Head last year,
Yeah.
uh, when the presidential elections were going on, and the Trumpites had yet to attack. However, if make sure I got this right, when you and I went on Inside the Jackal's Head, the Trumpites were preparing to bring a super secret shock troop army to DC if Trump didn't win to declare martial law and summon aliens, and then reveal that Nikola Tesla actually was the great. I don't know.
Yeah, I
All I
got.
know, all I know is that Angel Espino, God bless his soul, great guy, he has us on, was of the opinion that Trump was absolutely positively going to win. And if he didn't win, it was predetermined. All the Trumpites were like, it's predetermined. It'll be voter fraud if he loses. Because,
Yeah, they
because.
decided that no, they couldn't understand why people don't like him. Why people don't like Don. They
And,
they find him
and I,
the pinnacle of attractiveness, the pinnacle of virtue.
right. So I can't say, I mean, look, everybody's entitled to their opinion. And it was
Of
very,
course.
very obvious that both you, myself, and Angel have clearly different political views. Okay.
Yes.
Now, you and I respectfully disagree with one another when these issues come up.
Yes, and we find common ground, and when we don't, we stand our ground. But we're still friends.
And that is, I mean, this is what philosophers do is they iron sharpens iron. However, and
And,
Angel knows it. He
and we
kind of,
even respect each other afterwards.
I know. I mean, and we think about what each other said, which is really the most important part. Really
Yes.
the most important part. I mean, because
Yeah.
there's been times where I've been like, yeah, Dylan's really got a point on that one. And
Yeah.
that's the point. Because if you're so firm in your thinking on something to where nobody else can question what you believe, you might want to check your foundation, bud. If it can't be questioned, if it can't be vulnerable under scrutiny, then you it might be more of a belief than an actual based on knowledge. I don't know. However, Angel did. He was a stand-up guy. He did have us on. We did disagree. I felt that he railroaded you a little bit.
A little
That
bit.
he
He asked me why I was racist.
right, yeah. That and then he got into that he pulled the racist card. I don't think he was being serious. I don't think he really
I
thought you were
don't.
being racist.
No, no, he wasn't being serious. But that's a real conversation stopper.
Yeah, at that point, like when race hasn't even been mentioned really, and it's like, okay, so what you're basically saying is your position is completely is weak, is what it is.
Yeah.
So anyhow, long and the short of it is, we were invited back on his show, and just for the listeners' sake, this super show will be an edited version of our interview with Angel. However, the link for the full interview will be somewhere, as the kiddies say, in boxes somewhere. Just if you want to hear the whole thing, click it. But since this is a Zen in the car property, me and Dylan both feel the need to just kind of edit it out, some of the parts that aren't conducive to what we do, which is cool stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we do fun stuff. And we there were a lot of good parts in the interview, most of it. But there were parts that we don't feel were conducive.
That we don't. Yeah. So we're just going to save our listeners time and not just replicate it and just, you know, basically put a Zen in the car version of the interview up. And so the context of it is the last time we were on, Trump was supposed to win and bring aliens and all that. And now, for the first time, we have returned. And as we are brought on, hilarity ensues. So with that, go ahead and hit play on it, Dylan.
Play.
And thank you all for paying attention and staying up with us, because right now we are live with two gentlemen who are from a certain place where they have a lot of zen in the car, and there are the dynamic duo of Zen in the car. Daniel and Dylan are live, and I think I just oversold that a little bit. What do you guys think?
As Daniel leaned back in his leather black and red chair, eyeing the zigzag assorted flavors across his desk in a mason jar, he wondered as he
Hmm.
reached to grab one. Oh, there's a bowl of executive orders here. They're so tasty and scrumptious looking. Would Angel be too tired from all that winning he was promised by the Trump administration to actually conduct this interview? What's up,
Wow.
Dylan? What's up?
Hey, hey, Daniel, how
So,
you
You
doing,
know,
man?
eating some of
hold on.
these
So,
executive. I
so
got a bowl of executive orders, man. They're pretty tasty.
Mm.
On,
I got
on
some honey flavored ones here.
honey flavored
that's what
executive
we're doing. So
orders.
you guys are jabbing right from the beginning, like,
Oh my God! You knew it was coming, Pete. You knew it was coming.
oh,
Well, there
Oh,
we go, Dylan. That was us.
that was a wow. I think we nailed it.
I think that we nailed it so much that in between the X amount of time in between the intro that we just pre-recorded and right now, it almost feels like 60 seconds.
I, was it even 60 whole seconds? It feels like maybe 15.
Yeah, it's almost like we just recorded it and then said, all right, let's edit it right there. And then somebody behind a curtain will inject the parts of the interview that make us look really good and sound really good. And then what we'll do is we'll just add on the outro that we recorded 30 seconds after the intro.
Wow. That would be really weird if that's what happened. I don't know. I don't think that's what happened. I think we just nailed it that hard.
I think we did nail it that hard with that good. I enjoyed my bowl of executive orders. You?
Oh man, I next time we go on, I'll have to bring a bowl of executive orders with me too.
A big
Um,
bowl.
yes, if anyone, once again, if anyone wants to listen to the full interview, you feel free to do so. Go to the website, listen to the whole thing. But we believe that this was the best version.
Yes. This
As
was the
Mr.
Snyder
Trump
cut.
would say, as Mr. Trump would say, the greatest version to ever exist. There's never
Everyone
been a better version.
everyone tells us it's the greatest version ever, that we had the best words, and it was
It's
huge.
yes, it was a tremendous version.
Tremendous version, the smartest
Bel
version.
Believe me.
We won. We won so hard, we got tired of winning.
Yes, we did. Just like him and the Bamboo Ninjas.
The Bamboo Ninjas.
Off air, I'm gonna have to tell you this story because it's
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
The outro would be too long.
Do the Bamboo Ninjas have bowls of executive orders? Because here's the thing with bowls of executive orders. Uh, when you first authorize a bowl of executive orders, there's just a couple of pretzels and maybe some sweet sticks in there. When you pass the bowl to the next guy, he's going to put more in the bowl. That's the way bowls of executive orders work. You just keep passing the bowl, and more executive orders get put in the executive order bowl.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's crazy how that works.
it's I don't
Whether
know.
you like the executive orders or not.
It's just that's executive orders, man. They need every bowl of executive order needs to come with lubricant and milk because that's what's happening.
I like
So
milk.
anyway, so I mean, I had a good time on Inside the Jackal's Head, but chances are he's never inviting us back on again.
Oh, I had fun.
Me too. If he does, we'll see.
We will
Don't.
be there.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Why
whatever,
not?
dude. Why not? All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Super Show Ever. Make sure you like and subscribe on all the thingamabobs. Don't forget that we were doing a contest. If you subscribe to any of our platforms, we will be giving away $420 worth of medical cannabis or plant-based medicine from Cannabis
It, it's
Total Wellness.
it's good because it's the funny number.
I know. Everybody's like, that's so clever. 420. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
we know.
it's
Yeah,
the funny number.
we know. So if you or anybody you know needs medical cannabis or plant-based medicine to recover from what ails them, it's real simple, guys. Just subscribe to everything. If you subscribe to one outlet, you get your name in the hat once. If you subscribe to all of them, you up your odds, and the winner will be contacted on the 6th of June is the next month after May, correct?
It
Yes.
is
Yes.
June.
So
June.
June. So give us some dopamine, click on some like buttons, enjoy the goodness, and we hope you like this podcast for what it was. Dylan, get us out of here, man.
All right. Bye.
Oh, bye.
Do you got anything else? I don't know. Bye.
Bye. It's just, I mean, it's almost like that when you have a house guest over and they awkwardly won't leave, or you don't know how to leave. It's like, well, you just wish somebody would text you or call you so you'd be like, oh my God, Bob, I gotta go. My cat's on fire or something like that. So it's like we really don't know how to end this one.
All right. Guys, I really gotta go. My cat's on fire.